Good morning, folks. Oh, man, oh, man. I gotta snap out of it here. I had the most bizarre night. Usually, in the middle of the night, well, actually, in the middle of the night, usually that's when you wake up, which is like 3 a.m., and then you lay there going, oh, it's too early to get up, but I'm so wide awake, and it's like, you're like, should I get out of bed, start my day, and then, you toss and turn for a couple hours, and then you regret not getting up, and then you finally go back to sleep, and then you're so tired, and that situation? Well, when that situation happens at 10 after 12 at night, yes, good morning, little dog. Treats, eh? I know, I get the hint. Let me get some things. Oh, duck. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, 12:10, I wake up wide awake. Like, absolutely wide awake. For no reason. Like, why 12:10, Doug? Hey? You weren't awake, eh? You were sleeping like a little baby. Right? As soon as I got the camera, folks, he knows. He heard me getting everything ready, and as soon as I started talking, he came in. Doug, you know the routine, eh? If I don't talk, if I just sit here and drink coffee in silence and read the news, you ignore me. But if I start gabbing, okay, why can't I open this bag? Doug, the resealed bag is permanently closed. What is going on here? All right, there we go. All right. Oh, little dog, what's this? What's this? Hey, what is it? What is it, little dog? Hey, oh, you. What a thing. Oh, man, that's a bad habit to teach the dog. So, what's happening here today, folks? We've got, like, lots of festivities. Okay, so today it's warming up. -3. Is what they're calling for in Ottawa, and in Petawawa they're calling for -3. Like, woohoo! That's good. It's like ducks out, everything's normal. Tonight only -6, so the pen lights are going to come back on, and tomorrow +1, and then -4. Then we're back to cold again Saturday night. But the next couple nights, 2 nights, the ducks get to be outside with the pen lights on. So, which means tomorrow I can move the cameras. Because at +1, I can move the network cables without, cracking them. Hopefully, not crack them. And get the goose situation a little better. But he's back. Hi, come and say hi to everybody. Hey? Oh, that's sizing it. Hey? Oh, come here. Oh, you're such a big dog. So anyways, 15 centimeters of snow is what's coming. So with the lights on tonight in the pen, it's going to look pretty with the snow coming down. So you'll have a pretty stream tonight with the ducks outside, because the ducks will definitely be outside. So today I got to go clean the barn and install the new high-tech, exhaust fan on the barn. It has to get done today, because last night I was in there and the humidity was, I could feel, like, since I opened the door, I could feel the humid air. That's not good. That's bad conditions for the ducks. And I got I got to show you this for the size of a bottle of pills. Whoa. This is the pill bottle, folks. Look at this. Look at the size of it. It's like massive. It's like a tube of pills, right? I've never seen a pill bottle this big. Anyways, there's duck meds. Good for, well, 10 a day. There's only 10 days worth of pills there. Get the bumblefoot thing taken care of. No. Anyways. Yeah. $99 worth of pills for the ducks. Doug, between you and the ducks, I don't know, it's pretty crazy here, the vet bills. Crazy. Animals, eh? It's like, whew, need Medicare for the animals. Right? Come on up and say hi to everybody, little puppy. Hey, oh, little puppy. Oh, I got a kiss. He gave me a little lick, but I think it's like a tester. He was thinking, are you the snack? Anyways, I'm a little giddy here because I was up. Oh, messages. I was up for, what time was it? I think it was 12:10, and I finally said to myself at 20 after 12, I'm not laying here and toss and turn until 3 a.m. So I said, I gotta get up. And then I came downstairs, and I think it was like 4 when I went back to bed. I was like, holy mackerels. This is gonna be a bad night. I hate that. And then you wake up at, 7:45, 7:30, and you're like, well, I woke up too late, and you're behind now, and you're so tired, and you really need the caffeine to wake yourself up. Oh, and for some reason, there's no chat on my screen. Maybe I should get the window up that has the chat on it, so I can see some of this app. Some days you gotta wonder about it, but so it's warming up. That's such good news. I can't believe that we had this early crash, and I'm not ready for winter. As in, I don't have my what you call it? Okay, how does I open my stream? And I gotta. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, I gotta get my snowplow going. I don't even have that set up. Gotta take care of that. Probably tomorrow. I gotta focus on the ducks. Ducks first. Always the ducks first. Oh, always. Okay, so good morning, everybody. We got Argyle, Duck, Jen, Susie, Connie, Yuchi, Ford, Richard, Aletta. How's everybody this morning? So that's the plan of action today. Myrtlefoot. We got Bumblefoot here. I haven't even checked the ducks to see what the situation's going on in the barn yet. Instead of walking down to the barn, just look on the stream, right? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, yes, last night I got a message, an email. I just sat down and I got the email, and they said Tiny was getting beaten up. And I thought, this live stream thing, when you got a whole bunch of people stalking you like this, it's actually handy. So then I ran back outside and put Tiny in for the winter, living with the ducks. Poor Tiny, eh? Just the duck is the word. This is really hard on the poor bird's head. Think about it, folks. It just started to think it was a goose, like it was, because think about this. All summer, this poor little bird lived with, or thought, I should say, it was a duck, because when all the birds used to run around the yard and the geese used to take off, it used to hang with the ducks, okay? Because it spent all winter with the ducks. And I noticed at the end of the season, it was just starting to hang around with the geese again, okay? So it just started thinking, oh, I'm a goose. And then last night, oh, rip it out of that world, put it with the ducks, and oh, sorry, Tiny, you're going back to being a duck. Like, poor bird is like, what am I? Oh man, I think that's funny. Like seriously, you gotta wonder what the poor little bird's head's going through. Like now it's back to like, what am I? I'm a transgender. Hey, Doug. Trans species, I should say. Oh man, poor bird. But he's in a good place now. She's in a good place, living with the ducks. Living with the ducks is good for Tiny. Poor little Tiny. I like to know what's wrong with that duck, or the goose. Wag duck, yeah, it's a duck goose. A goose. I wonder what's wrong with it. A deuce, we can call it, or a guck. A guck. That's what Tiny is. Tiny's a guck. Anyways, I wonder what is wrong with her. Why, she's got that imbalance thing going on. Like, I wonder what it is. I really do. Because she isn't sickly. She's really healthy, and actually she gained a little weight this summer. She looks bigger. She's definitely smaller though than the geese. She's tiny actually compared to the other geese. That's how she got her name. But I wonder how, what's why she's off whack. It's really But she definitely has balance issues. Bad. And the geese pick on her. We got one problem goose, though, that might be going to a meat grinder. We got one white Chinese goose. Gander. He's nasty. I've watched him. I've been watching him all summer, and he's not a good bird. He's not a good bird at all. Yesterday was bad. I watched him yesterday pounding on a big African, which I was like, my God, the African was bigger than him, but you know, he was constantly. He wants more. He was constantly beaten on the bird, and I'm like, you know, what's wrong with you? You got all this room, and there's like a lot more females than males, so I don't understand what's going on. Why this gander is so nasty. He might end up becoming burger. Hey Doug, we might be doing a goose skin. I'll have to skin him. So, anyways, he's definitely dominant. You know, very dominant. Anyways, so that's the plan of action today. So I'm just gonna get my coffees into me, wake up, get some breakfast into me, and then we're gonna go let the ducks out. Can't let them out right now. It's minus 17 with the wind chill, minus 14 temperature right now. It's winter, but it's warming up to minus 3, and then the warm weather's coming. So, but what a brutal start, man. This is so early. Like, we're gonna have a foot of snow probably by tomorrow. I bet you we're gonna have a foot of snow already on the ground by Saturday morning. You know, which will be like November the 17th. Full-blown winter is here completely. Like, no ifs, buts, whats. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. I hope winter comes. I hope spring shows up in February, or we get lots of mild weather. You know, those stretches of winter where it's really, really, really nice out. Like, you don't think it's winter. It's so nice. You know, like, I hope so. I really do. This is too early. Like, really, folks. I'm trying to think. Does anybody know here? No. He's clawing at my legs. That hurts. It hurts when he claws at your legs. A little bit too much force. We'll give him one more. Does anybody know when we built the pimple? Because I'm thinking it's pretty close to this time of year. You know, I'm thinking that, you know, last year I was painting right now inside. So I'm thinking, because this is awful early for winter, like awful early. Oh, school's closed because it's snowing. Why? No, it was October, Connie. It was October. Or November, I mean. It was November. Sometime in November. Oh. I don't understand emoji, Myrtle, so I have no idea. All I caught was later, Matt. Oh. I guess nobody knows the date. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I am going to get myself woken up here because I got to get happening here. I can't do anything about letting the ducks out yet. It's too cold. But I will be doing that real shortly here, within the hour probably. And I gotta wake up. This being awake in the middle of the night for 4 hours, I hate it so much. Oh. That is what we're all asking, Matt. Nothing like jumping the gun. I don't understand that. Okay, you guys must have a conversation going on that I'm not aware of right now. I'm gonna say goodbye because I gotta get my acting gear and get things happening here. Because, like I said, I gotta clean the barn, get the the exhaust fan running, And maybe if it warms up enough, maybe move a camera or build a bracket or get my snowplow ready on my tractor, which would probably be the wise thing to do, is get the snowplow rigamajigs happening here. Because I'm thinking I'm going to be plowing snow tomorrow morning. Because this weekend we got the carpenter guy, my buddy, coming, and my windows are getting done. Woohoo! I went last night to look at all the lumber that was cut, because this is all being custom done by a custom carpenter guy. It's all his own wood, planed and dried and routed and everything. So it's not like store-bought, lumber. It's custom. Because the problem is that because my house is all different, the depths of my window boxes are all different. So the only way they can make everything look good is actual custom lumber for the actual depth of the different windows, because my walls are all different thicknesses because the house was built at different times. So it's a custom job I'm getting. You'll see it, because it's not going to be painted yet. It'll be rough lumber, like pine, white pine. But probably Sunday I'll give you a tour and you can see the windows done after so many years. It's going to be bizarre, actually. Then I got to paint them. But I'm going to say bye so I can go get action happening here. I got some food into me. You're going to do, I'll do a stream here of the old little hospital ducks, and we can start dipping into the massive bottle. Look at the size of that bottle of duck meds. But this works for the bumblefoot. I can't believe the size of that poor little duck with the big foot. November 18th was the day I painted the pimple. There you go. There you go, Deb. That in 3 days from now, I would be painting. That means the ducks aren't even inside. Nobody's living in the barn. Everybody's still outside. Think about that. Like, everybody was still living outside. The barn wasn't ready for occupants. Like, this year, like, this is really, really early to be, to have a lockdown. Think about it. The last 2 nights, the 13th and the 14th, we had lockdown for the ducks. Thankfully, I got ready. This was a close call. This was not a year to be doing things late in the year. Put it that way. Not the year. Mother Nature had other plans. Thankfully, I got ready. I am ready. But what I am going to do right now is go get my day started, because the barn needs a little bit of love. And I got to get that exhaust fan running. I'm excited, though, to see if my little $7.95 bowl works as my dampener to stop the vibration. It should. It should. I'm a little bit excited about that. I will do a stream of that when I configure that, because it's not going to be a big job doing it. I'm going to, but I'll do a quick stream. You're going to get a bunch of little streams, I think, today. I think you will, because I'm sort of, I don't know, giddy, rambly, or just really screwed up because I didn't get much sleep. I think that's probably it. Or my sleep wasn't good sleep. I think that's what it was. Because right now I honestly feel like I could lay down on the couch and nap, but I can't because I got too much to do. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'll talk to you later. I love you all. And keep an eye out here. Probably within hour and a half, there'll be another stream of egg recon happening. And he thinks he wants more, but he's not getting any more. Oh, see, treats, eh? He loves me when it's morning coffee, because he knows he gets treats. You notice that, folks? The only time? Well, you don't notice, because if I'm not streaming, he's not sitting there. Doug's a streamer. He's a live streaming dog, eh? For dog treats, right? It's the only time I see you is when I have the camera at the desk. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye.